Well, Jeffrey went home, and once again, the vote did not go my way like it does, basically every time. Well, that didn't exactly go to plan, did it? No, it didn't. Well, that kind of sucks. I wasn't surprised that Dave pulled out his idol. I was, however, surprised he voted for Jeffrey, because I felt like once Dave pulled out his idol, I was done for, because Dave has this huge voting grudge towards me. But he voted Jeffrey, which is good. Now he doesn't have the idol anymore. Now I just gotta make sure he doesn't win immunity. Hopefully that was the right move. Well, I think it was. Now that Jeffrey is gone, my intended target is Dave. Dave is the biggest threat, and, every single time I try to work with him, it hasn't worked well, because he's never really considered my opinions on what should be going down at Tribal Council. So, I don't really want to work with him anymore. So, I was thinking of something. What is it? Well, I was definitely thinking that now is the time to get rid of Chris and Dave. Now you want to get rid of them. Well, I did. I wanted to get rid of Dave, but I still wanted to work with him. And I wanted Chris gone, but I just felt like Jeffrey was the better option. Alright, so you want to vote which one off first? Honestly, I'll go voting off Dave. I don't really care. Alright, and then we'll vote Chris off? Yeah, and then we could have a Lego Survivor first, where the finalist is all females. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. An all-female Final 3 is cool with me, and is definitely something worth considering. Claire is definitely thinking about that. So, I guess that means that if it's going to be all girls in the finals, we have to also bring Laura. Which, I don't know what to think about that, though, because she is also a pretty big threat. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. For this challenge, I'll be asking you trivia questions about Bora Bora. Each question will be specifically about Bora Bora, and your goal is to get the most questions correct. If you get every single question correct, you win immunity and you're safe from the vote and going to the final 4. Losers Tribal Council, someone will be going to the jury on day 36. So, let's get started. Your question is, how many islands are there total in Bora Bora? If you think it's 115, go to white. If you think it's 118, go to gray. If you think it's 120, go to blue. Alright, let's see your answer. Everyone, except for Michelle, say 118, and Michelle says 120. 118 is correct. Michelle, you're out. Your next question is, which of these colors is not a color on the Bora Bora flag? If you think it's white, go to white. If you think it's red, go to gray. And if you think it's blue, go to blue. Alright, let's see your answer. Ooh, a split decision here. Dave and Chris saying it's red, and Laura and Claire saying it's blue. The correct answer is blue. Blue is not a part of the Bora Bora flag. Chris, Dave, you're out. This could be the final question, and it is, how big is Bora Bora? If you think it is about 12 square miles, go to white. If you think it's about 14 square miles, go to gray. And if you think it's about 16 square miles, go to blue. Alright, let's see your answers. Both with different answers. Laura saying it's about 12 squared miles, and Claire saying it's about 14 squared miles. The correct answer is 11.8 squared miles, which is about 12 miles. Laura wins immunity for the 3rd time this season. Congratulations, Laura. You've won immunity. You're safe from the vote. Guaranteed a spot in the final 4. Everyone else, you have a chance at being voted out. Head back to camp. So, this is now my 3rd immunity win. Yeah. This definitely shows that I'm really good in immunity challenges, but I'm very worried if I do lose the next immunity challenge, which I think might be the final immunity. Alright guys, so Dave's going? Yep, he's overstayed his welcome for way too long. I agree. To me, Dave has been in the game for way too long, and it's way overdue for him to go home by now. Like, he should have gone home at least by the second merge vote, and he didn't. So, tonight should be his night to go. Alright, I think the best option we got is to convince Michelle, because we can't really convince Laura because we got rid of Jeffrey, and that goes same with Chris, so Michelle's our only hope. Yeah, I guess so. So you're doing Dave tonight, right? Yeah, I am. I have no idol, so I'm feeling very worried. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just hope for the best and hope that Michelle stays with us. Welcome to Tribal Council. First things first, let's bring in the members of the jury. Joey, Monica, Zoe, Buck, and Jeffrey voted out at the last Tribal Council. So, Laura, this is your third immunity win. How does that feel? Well, it's got its pros and cons, Jeff, you know. Staying immune is always great, but then again, if I lose the next immunity challenge, which might be the final one, I think I'm probably gonna be targeted. Alright. Dave, how do you feel about going into tonight? Jeff, it could be my time to go. I don't know. I've felt pretty paranoid ever since that immunity challenge. I really needed the win. Now I'm feeling like I'm probably the one going. Alright. Anyone else have anything to say? No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should just get to the voting. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Laura, you'll start us off. This vote is far from overdue. You should have gone home by now. I'm surprised you haven't, but now it ends here. Well, I knew this would come eventually, but hopefully that the numbers are with me and that you're going home. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now is the last time you can do so. Jeff? Yeah? I think I might as well just play something. I might as well just play it for Chris. You know, I don't really need the idol. Just stays on the island. Alright then. Thank you. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes that cast against Chris do not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Chris. Does not count. Second vote. Dave. That's 1 vote Dave. 3 votes left. Dave. That's 2 votes Dave. 2 votes left. 12th person voted out and the 6th member of our jury. Dave. Dave, that's 3 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Dave, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming, but, you know, I played a really good game. All the final 4 people are still really good people. I definitely played a really strong game after being the first one voted out in my original season and making it this far. That's a huge accomplishment. So last night, we finally sent Dave home, which is good. But I'm not out of the woods just yet, because now that Dave is gone and I'm the only male left in the competition, people are going to view me as a threat. But I do have Laura, so I got 1 person on my side. So if it comes down to it, I might have to go up against the other 2 in fire. So we're good, right? Yeah. Pretty much all we gotta do is one of us has to win the next immunity challenge, and we're both in the finale. Yep, and that should be good. I'm nervous right now. We're nearing to the end. I feel like I got a good chance at making it to the finale. However, I'm scared about the whole Claire and Michelle thing, because those 2 seem very close. So if one of them wins immunity, then they're just gonna want to bring each other to the end. So I'm very nervous for that. It's like we can pick either of the 2 and they're gonna go to the end, but we'd still get to the finale. Yeah, pretty much. Throughout the whole time I've played Survivor, well, so far, I have not won immunity. Not one immunity challenge. I've, come last every single time in every single immunity challenge this season, and I don't think I've done that well in immunities either in Season 1, so I gotta put that on my resume and finally win immunity. Welcome to the final immunity challenge of Season 5. For this challenge, you must run as fast as you can to your little pedestals. Not little at all. I was just being sarcastic. So yeah, basically, you must climb up the pedestal and grab your rock, which is the hidden immunity idol. But no, you can't take them with you because they're void. So yeah. Once you grab your rock, you can get off the pedestal and you must run back and place it on the white brick. The first person to put their rock on the white brick wins the final immunity challenge. Guaranteed a spot in the finale. However, there's something special at Tribal Council for the person who does win. And I'll go over that when we get to Tribal Council. So for now, survivors ready? Go! All of them running at the same pace, but only one will win immunity. Claire, Chris, and Laura are near. Michelle, catching her breath. Claire and Chris beginning their climb. Laura almost there, and Michelle tripped. Chris and Claire up really quickly. Laura's almost there. Oh, and she falls, and in the process, Chris fell, trying to get his rock, but he didn't get it. Claire now has a good opportunity, and Michelle still not really making that much progress. Claire grabs the rock. Laura trying to get it off her pedestal. Claire's down. That had been a painful fall. But she can head back. But she better hurry up because Laura has her rock as well. Laura's trying to catch up to Claire, but Claire's going way too fast for her. Oh, it's a neck-and-neck race. Who's gonna get it? Oh, and Claire gets it. Claire wins the final immunity challenge of Season 5. Congratulations, Claire. You won immunity. You're safe from the vote, guaranteed a spot in the finale. The rest of you, Chris, Laura, and Michelle, one of you will be the 13th person voted out and the 7th and final member of our jury. Head back to camp. I am so excited because I won the final immunity. I'm going into the finale, which is way further than the last time I played, which was before the merge. So, I'm happy with that. Yeah. And Jeff said that at Tribal Council, the winner also won something special. So, I'm really excited for that. The challenge didn't exactly go to plan. Claire won, and that's not really what the plan was. I kind of wanted Laura to win, so that way we'd have a better shot at going into fire. So, yeah, Claire won, so that's not good. But we can always vote for Michelle, and since she proves that she's just no competition in challenges, yeah, she's pretty much useless. Alright, listen. So, if we vote Michelle, it will be 2, and then I don't know where they're going to put their votes on. But I feel like we're going to go to fire either way. Yeah. Are you good with fire? I would say I'm ratherly decent. Well, I guess we should start practicing. Well, this is amazing. Yeah, we can literally pick any of those 2. But I feel like they're going to vote for me. Well, I don't know about that, because Jeff said that I won something special as well. So, I don't know what that's going to be, but hopefully it's something to keep you safe. Yeah, hopefully. As always, I do horrible in immunity challenges. And I needed this immunity challenge win, because I know for a fact that if me and Claire are going to vote for either Chris or Laura, Chris and Laura are just going to stick together and vote for me. And since I stink in challenges, I'm going to get voted out right at the end. I do not want that to happen. So I just got to hope that whatever Claire won, aside from immunity, keeps me safe. Welcome to Tribal Council. First things first, let's bring in the members of the jury. Joey, Monica, Zoe, Buck, Jeffrey, and Dave voted out at the last Tribal Council. So, Chris, you are the final male left in this game. Does that mean that if you go home, this would be a survivor first? Well, I mean, kinda. There's literally 3 other women, and they could end up in the finale, and that could be a Lego Survivor first with all females in the finale, so it's a possibility. Alright, Claire, how's it feel winning the final immunity challenge? Well, Jeff, it feels great, because I got eliminated before the merge in Season 4. So, winning this final immunity challenge and going to the end feels good. Alright, Claire, as we seen your performance and challenges, they're probably the worst of the people in the merge. Do you think that's accurate? Well, yeah. It's not really my fault. I just can't really win challenges. These 3 are better at challenges than me, and that's not really my fault. Alright, now, Claire, I said that at the beginning of the challenge, when I was introducing it, you would win something special. Yeah, and what's that? Well, this season, instead of voting, you are going to pick which one of the finalists between Michelle, Chris, and Laura do you want to bring to the end, and you're also deciding who's going to be going to fire. Really? Yep. Now make your decision. Well, Chris and Laura, I like both of you, but I gave my word to Michelle, so I'm going to bring Michelle to the finale. Alright, Michelle, you also have a spot in the finale. Thank you, Claire. You're welcome. Wait, what does that mean for the 2 of us? Well, you're gonna go to fire. Oh boy, this is not fun. Alright, this is how this fire duel will work. You each will try and build a fire that's hot enough and high enough to reach the rope. Once it begins burning through the rope, you have to basically hope that the fire burns through it. If the fire burns through it, the first person who does so will win a spot in the finale. The other will be the final member of the jury. This fire-making challenge is on. Both Chris and Laura starting to get spark. They're still going to try and make the fire bigger. 3 hours have elapsed. Both of them have a roaring fire burning through their rope. They're almost neck and neck, but only one will come through. By the way, if you want to know who gets done first, a little yellow piece will appear by their fire station. Both building it higher and higher, and the rope is starting to burn through, but only one will come through. Who will it be? Oh, and Laura finishes her fire. It burns through the rope first. Chris, so close, but it just wasn't enough. Laura, you gotten yourself into the finale. Congratulations. Chris, you lost the fire-making duel, which means you are the 13th person voted out and the 7th and final member of our jury. Come bring me your torch. Chris, I think it's more appropriate tonight to say, the game has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, bye guys. Good luck in the finale. And just like that, you got as far as you can get in this game. The power now shifts to the jury. All 7 people who you had a chance at voting out. You now put your fate in their hands. You have one more day out here in Bora Bora. Enjoy it. Get a good night rest, and we'll meet back here tomorrow for the final tribal council. Head back to camp. I'm really disappointed, both in Claire and myself. Claire because she got me into this mess, and myself because I couldn't keep myself alive. So I gotta give props to Laura because she is a really good friend. She definitely deserves her position in the game, and I'll be voting for her tomorrow night.